Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your energy reading for the week of the 12th of December. I hope you're well and all is good in your world. We're going to see what the energy is like for you this upcoming week. Just bear in mind that I do not do traditional tarot reading. I'm just reading into the energies, and this is a general reading, okay? So take it as it resonates. And if it resonates and you like the message, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. So let's see what's up for you, Gemini. Here we go. Let's cut the deck and let's see. Ace of Crystals. Very nice. Seeker of Hearts. Ooh. Ten of Swords. Very interesting. I'm going to put this deck aside. Hansel and Gretel. Beauty and the Beast. Wow. The energy feels kind of familiar, as if you have been here. Have you? I cannot remember whose reading was it, but it feels very familiar. Let's see. Okay, so you are definitely, enjoying some victories in this upcoming week. It is also opening your heart, and there is something in which you need to face the truth. Interesting. And this truth facing has to do with your personal life. You are asked to really, really dig deeper within. There's something that you are trying to avoid feeling, avoid confronting, avoid thinking about. It's almost like you just want to brush it aside. You don't want to think about it. But it's not going to go away until you address it. And if you don't address it now, it's going to get worse. As in, the energies are just going to get too big and too overwhelming, and you will find that you will not be able to handle it if you do not handle, this issue now. It feels like a personal issue, and you are asked to really look at this with truth and with an open heart, and know that your life is actually in your hands. You make the decision, not someone else, or not situations, and not circumstances. Okay, and interesting energies from here. I feel like the energies from these three cards are from energies from accumulated, from a few weeks ago. I'm not sure whether you feel this way, but that's the sense I'm getting. I do not quite remember accurately whether this is very similar to your past readings in the past few weeks, but it does feel that way to me at this moment. But there are victories coming your way. There are good stuff coming your way. It's almost like your hard work is paying off. And so do not be afraid to make that life-changing decision, because that life-changing decision will really take you to places that you've never been or you never thought was possible. All right. Now, let's look at these two cards. These two cards are major arcana, Gemini. And so this means that the energies are going to be big from these two cards. So you're coming into balance between your masculine and the feminine. There's a part of you that perhaps is a little bit naive about the world that you live in. So naive doesn't mean in the traditional sense, but, naive in application or in reference to the world that you're in, or in certain situation that you're in, is as if you don't have an in-depth perspective or in-depth understanding of the situation, and so it feels like you are naive in that sense, right? Not in the traditional sense. So you might want to study up, read up, do more research, so that you don't come in from a position of complete blindness and not being able to see. You want to go into the situation with your eyes wide open, to have the information so that you can make better decisions. Definitely also coming into balance between the masculine and the feminine. And there is a need for you to be a little bit more assertive in the masculine part of yourself. There is a fear of the masculine energy within yourself, perhaps also because you fear the masculine in others. You fear the power. You fear to appear aggressive. You fear to appear too masculine. perhaps you may have a tendency to go that way if you feel you do not have control of the situation. So just keep that in mind, that to embrace the masculine part doesn't mean you need to be aggressive, right? A balanced masculine is someone who is really firm and yet knows how to hold energies and be loving at the same time. So feminine energies, on the other hand, would be energies that are nurturing, loving, able to hold space for someone else. So within yourself, within your psyche, you have an opportunity to come into balance. There will be a situation that will show up in this coming week that allows you to exercise both the masculine and feminine, and allows you to integrate these two aspects of yourself. The energies here, now usually I do not break them up like this, right? I like to read them as a whole story, but in your reading, it seems as if the energies in the first 3 cards is like one set of energy, and then in these 2 cards is another set of energy, and that's why I'm sharing the energies or the reading this way. Okay, Gemini. Now we all know the story of Beauty and the Beast, right? Of course, it tells us not to judge a book by its cover. The inner essence of a person is most important. Now, for you, it does not necessarily mean a person, right? It could be a situation. And so you're asked not to judge the situation, but to do your homework, to do your research, to go more in depth so that you can see the situation with open eyes and with clarity. My sense of this is about a situation. It could be a personal situation, a work situation. It is not necessarily about a person. The sense or the energies I'm getting is you are not that naive to not able to know that do not judge a book by its cover, right? With regards to a person. But with regards to a situation, it can be a little bit more tricky because there's so many people involved, so many things involved, thrown into the whole pot of the situation, right? So you may not be able to see it properly, and there may be a tendency to judge it before you have all information. So it's almost like this particular energy here is asking you to look at things with clarity and not to jump into judgment too quickly, and face the truth, whatever it may be, which takes us back to this particular card about truth facing, and that when you face that truth, it will release you from that situation. It will release you from that situation. The sense I'm getting is the situation is binding you, you're bound by it. And when you see the truth of the situation, it will free you. You get a sense of liberation. So this could be a contract that maybe you are trying to get out of, a contract. It could be a deal that maybe did not pan out the way you thought. It could be a relationship. It could be many things, but it has to do with some contractual agreement that you have with the other parties. And if you go into it facing clarity, facing truth, and accepting truth, then you'll be able to make a better decision for yourself. Okay, because oftentimes truth is there, and it is our mind, right? Our inability to accept the truth that prevents us from seeing truth. It's not that the truth did not exist, or it's not that the truth did not reveal itself. The truth has always been there. It is just that our own minds, right, our own eyes cannot see it until we are ready. Okay, so let's pick a clarifier. I like a clarifier with regards to this, about truth, about what is it that, Gemini is not seeing, or Gemini may be blinded by it, or maybe don't want to see it, or afraid to see it, right? So many possibilities. So we want some clarity with regards to this for Gemini. Heart seems pretty, energy seems pretty calm. No pop out. This one threatened to pop out, but let's see. Okay, so 2. Wow, okay. both asking you need a good laugh. Maybe you've been taking things a little bit too seriously, and that could be blinding you from the truth. And also to have happy thoughts. To feel happier right now, think about a memory or something else that makes you smile. These two cards, right? They popped out together. They seem to indicate that you are taking things a little bit too seriously. Could that be it? Let's see. Let's have one more for Gemini with regards to this particular energy. Can we have some clarity for Gemini with regards to the truth facing? What is it that may be preventing Gemini from seeing too many? From seeing truth? Okay, looks like I need to cut the deck. Listen to your true feelings. Don't let others talk you into doing something that you know is wrong. Interesting, right? So Gemini, you do need to contemplate on this further. Don't let others talk you into doing something that you know is wrong. Okay? It feels like a wake-up call. It's like an aha, wake up, kind of thing. Okay? Now let's have some clarity with regards to this particular card, Hansel and Gretel. It feels very emotional, right? This particular card. New day, so there is a new beginning and emotions are running high. And my sense of this is that the emotions are running high with regards to the situation, but then if you're able to face those emotions, you will wake up to a new day. You will have a new beginning. You want a new beginning is the question, right? So let's see. More clarity with regards to Hansel and Gretel about balancing the masculine and the feminine. And let's see. We have honoring your energy, transformation, and anger. Okay, that's a good one. Now, do you equate anger with masculine energy is my big question. This could be something that you learn from childhood, from someone who is a man and always angry. Maybe an angry man, angry father, angry grandfather, angry uncle, that sort of thing. Or it could be a female with very masculine energy who's always angry. So this could be an energy that you are afraid of, and that's why there's a fear of embracing the masculine. Remember what I said about the need to embrace both the masculine and the feminine, and there is a real fear of embracing the masculine. So it's connected to control issues, connected to anger. Something to think about, Gemini. Okay? Or transformation, yes, emotions are running high, honoring your energy, new day. So definitely transformation, no doubt about it. Okay, let's have some clarity about this particular situation that you are perhaps judging too soon and you're not seeing it as it really is. My sense of it is not a person, it's about a situation. It's as if you are judging the situation, judging it by its looks. So you're not getting any clarity from this because of that. So let's see whether we have any cards to suggest something clearer for us. Gemini. Now, Gemini, if you like the reading so far, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Pets. Okay. Well, here it's not necessarily about animals, pets, but it could be emotions that you feed and you nurture these emotions. So for example, if you are an angry person, what do you usually feed that anger with? Do you constantly complain? Do you constantly find faults in others? Which means you're doing all these little things that feed into anger, right? This is just one example. So my sense of this card is not literally about animals, about your pets. For some of you, maybe, okay, it could be that. But for most of you, it feels as though the indication is that you are treating these emotions like pets. You are feeding them through your little actions that you undertake. Okay, so keep that in mind. I'm not sure what that is, but keep that in mind. That's the message that I'm getting, so I'm just sharing it with you. Now, what else? Can we have some clarity for Gemini with regards to this trust. So your mantra is, allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longings, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. So to release and trust. So trust issues, trusting the divine, trusting the universe, trusting the future feels like a big thing. Grounded. Many of the most evolved beings on earth are regular folks looking with joy, dignity, and courage. So you're asked to ground, get more connected with the earth. Be in touch and not be in fantasy. All right, what else with Gemini? One more inspirational message for Gemini, please. And we want to see what is it that Gemini may be judging too early, too quickly, and not seeing the complete situation. We have some advice and clarity for Gemini, please. Reframe. Okay. So whatever you're going through in this situation now, the thing to ask, to say is, this is happening for me, right? Do not say this is happening to me. So whether it's a situation or a person who treats you badly, so instead of saying, why is this person treating me so badly? Ask yourself, this situation has happened, this person's behavior is such. This is happening for a reason. What is it trying to teach me? What is it trying to show me? It is happening for me, not to me. Okay? Gemini, I'd like you to know that I am open for readings for people who want to know what it's like, the energies for you in a new year. You can get information down below this video, and you can book your session to suss out the energies of 2023 for yourself. And yeah, I will see you again. Bye for now.